Try this again. Good night. My mic working.
Ya başım aşağı bakıtatı akim. How small talking about shout out Akwatim. We're at the ISCPK, Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West 125th Street under Commander General Yohana. And since 1969, we're bringing out the truth of the Bible. And that truth is that the so-called black man, so-called Hispanic man, the so-called Native man is the true Israelite, the true Jew, according to this Bible. And the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You understand me? The oppressor is definitely the devil. You understand it, man? Hey, we back at it again. We're going to get it. Today, this is the Wednesday night law class. What we're going to get into today, once again, what we're going to get into is our leadership. You understand me? The leadership of the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native in the world. You understand me? The people that we have to look up to, the people that we get guidance from. You understand me? The people that we feel like we can trust their word. You understand me? But what their word gets us, their word leads us into destruction. You understand me? We need to start looking at actions. You understand? We need to start like making sure that person is, you know what I mean, fit to lead. Because our pastors and our governments and the entertainers and the rappers, that they're not in it to help the people be better. You understand me? They're in it to get $1 and leave, and they would do anything it takes to get that dollar and roll out. You understand me? How many times you heard entertainers tell people, I ain't a role model? Right? Right? They'll tell you quick, I'm not a role model. Rick Ross said one time, I'm not a star. You understand me? Like, don't look up to me. They would tell you to don't look up to me. You understand me? But we get lost in the glitz and the glamour and all the things that the oppressor gave them. You understand me? And we want to follow their leads. Instead, we want to be just like them. We want to do the things they do. We want to do the things they tell us it's okay to do. You understand? When at the end of the day, it is not okay to do those things. So those things they tell you to do is going to lead you into destruction. You understand me? That the government just told you it's okay to smoke weed. You can smoke weed. You can't smoke weed because it's going to lead you in destruction. By the government's eyes, they said it's all good. The government said you could be a homosexual. You understand me? They tell you that, but in real life, that's going to lead you into destruction. It's going to lead you into HIV. It's going to lead you into monkeypox, right? It's going to lead you into never even spreading your seed around. You understand me? There will never be another you. You understand me? Because how you going to, we can't spread your seed if you're a homosexual. You understand me? And that goes to the shorties also. The shorties, their leadership, that half the reason that our shorties are so, our females are so wild out here as they are today, because they haven't been getting the proper leadership. They haven't been getting the proper guidance on how to be not even only a female, but to be a wife. You understand me? And they don't have the mothers sitting them down or showing them how to put that meal together. You understand me? Or how to please that man. How to the most powerful thing, how to close your mouth. You understand me? It's easy. It doesn't take much skill. It doesn't take much practice. It don't take none of that. Really, hush your mouth. It doesn't take much to hush your mouth. But our sisters have been taught by their leadership that they can do and say what they want. They can. It's my mouth. Ain't no man gonna tell me what to do. And that's where you're absolutely wrong. Because a man should tell you what to do. You understand? I mean, you should want a man to tell you what to do. Because a man is not going to lead with emotions. You understand me? A man is going to lead with logic. You understand me? A man is going to lead with something that actually makes sense and not a little emotion that's not going to be this. You're not going to feel the same way 10 minutes later. You understand me? He's not going to lead with feelings. A man under the Most High is going to lead with righteousness. You understand me? But a lot of things that we do in this world, we do off of emotions. The leaders we go with is off emotions. All the things we do is off emotions. We're going to get into this Bible. We're going to get it. We're going to go to Isaiah 56 and 10.
I took it back to 3 and 12.
3 and 12. All right. All right. I was going to get to it. All right.
We'll get right back to it. I already put it in the chat.
All right. I'll get to it. All right. You can read.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people,
That's what my people he's talking about, the Israelites.
children are their oppressors.
Children are their oppressors. We let our children oppress us. You understand me? We let our children tell us what to do. You understand me? We let our children dictate our lives by celebrating these holidays for the children, by lying to our children, telling them Santa Claus is real. You understand me? By tending to every whim and need and want at the drop of a dime whenever they ask us to do it, and not asking for nothing in return. You understand me? Because they're not out of line.
Also, you know what I mean, like the oppressor is very childish
Right.
in his, understanding of all things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That require wisdom.
Right.
The
Oh
oppressor
yeah.
feels like a
Right.
child.
Right.
You understand? Like the way they're so emotional, and if they want something, they just take it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? If they like, just think about the things that are popular in society. Everything that just deals with lust.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is you feel like doing, anything that brings you pleasure is pretty much a societal norm at this point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In our oppressive society.
Right.
They're very childish, like the things that they worship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The holidays, and like you said, a lot of the holidays are geared towards children. You know what I mean? The oppressor has an entire holiday about giving toys to kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and enticing children with gifts and things. They're just very carnal and immature.
Right.
And just, just ill-developed
Mm-hmm.
of real logic when it comes to, things that are important. And those are the ones that oppress us. You
Right.
understand?
No, you're absolutely right.
Childish.
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And I can give you a real life experience of that. We was at camp last weekend, and it was beside some oppressors. And you know how a kid has that complex of, this is my toy, no one can play with it, or this is my square, no one can be around me. They had that complex, a childish complex that they were beside us, and they wanted to own the whole world. They felt like no one should be on that boardwalk with them. Understand me? They made a whole sign that said, to sum it up, that these guys are taking money out of my baby's mouth. Now, my food out of my baby's mouth. Now, mind you, wasn't no baby out there. You understand me? And mind you, we doing this for the Lord. We're not doing this for any money. You understand? We don't care about money. You understand me? And they're not gonna get no money while we're around there if the Lord don't want them to. You understand me? But that's how childish the oppressor is. Everything has to revolve around them. Everything must fit their narrative. Everything has to run smoothly as they want it to run. And if a little something comes along they don't like, oh yeah, they're gonna complain, they're gonna cry, and gonna act like a child over it. You understand me? And they are children. You understand? That's why they have so many wars. Only children go to war. You understand me? Children go to war can't articulate it or in a better sense, like settle it for the sake of your people. You understand me? They don't care. They're gonna send people on people to die and get slaughtered. You understand me? Just for their benefit. You understand me? Just saying, children have slaves. They couldn't function. You understand me? On their own to cook. They couldn't clean for themselves. They couldn't do anything like that. Takes a lazy individual. It takes a childish individual. You understand me? Read.
All right. And women rule over them.
And women rule over them. Women rule over everything. This world, the women rule over everything. When in the Bible, the Most High is the head. You understand me? And Christ is the man's head, and the man is supposed to be over the woman. You understand me? But in this society, is totally flip flop, and they give the woman all of the glory. They give her all the power. They let the woman control. You know how she controls the world right now at this point? She controls it with her lust. You understand me? They make women feel like it's okay to have as many bodies as you want. Don't shame that woman for having all those bodies. You understand me? Don't talk bad on that woman having all those bodies. And the women, I've seen there's something going on right now. There's something I called it a long time ago. It was you ever Okay, so she's a comedian. Right now, she's going at it with the LGBT community. Right? She's going at it with them because they're telling her she can't gatekeep womanhood. Right? They're telling her you can't decide who has periods or something, this, and that. I know it would happen. But they allowed, because they had all the power, they had the rulership, they allowed that to happen. And now guess what? Now they have to share their bathrooms with the man. You understand? I mean, now they got to share their sports teams with their man. But at the end of the day, but back to the topic. That was a little side note. But back on the topic, women rule us because a lot of us are, due to America, ruled by lust. So you're ruled by that woman just off the thought of maybe, maybe you'll have that chance with her. You understand me? So she's allowed, like nowadays, a girl's gonna tell you if you ain't got no money, you ain't paying no. A girl will not know you and ask you to pay her rent or something on the first day to meet you. A girl, you would meet a girl, take her on a date, and she would say, you got to spend at least $200 on a meal. You understand me? Because in their head, they control this world. You understand me? But that is all like superficial things that doesn't mean anything. If the world ended or was in the apocalypse right now, like having all the bundles, having all the long eyelashes is not going to help you. You understand me? Having the BBL, it's not gonna help you survive. You understand me? What's gonna help you survive is listening to that man and having that man. You understand me? Because that man is gonna make sure you're okay, and that man is gonna die for you. You understand me? A man is more of a provider. You understand me? A man provides, and a woman, when a woman has her money, she's not gonna provide it the same way a man provides. A man has his money, he's gonna spread it around. A woman has her money, she's gonna keep it to herself. But women are rulers to rule over them too. Read.
O my people,
they
which lead thee, cause thee to err.
And those that lead us cause us to err. The people who are leading us is the reason that we're led into destruction. You understand me? The people the Jamal Bryants of the world. You understand me? The Geno Jennings of the world. The people who are leading us wrong in the world, telling us all the things that go against his Bible, telling us things that the most high didn't say it. That's probably not a good look for us as a people, as a nation. You understand me? Like, there's certain ways you got to conduct yourself as one of God's people. You understand me? Because he made you holy, which means separate. So he wanted to separate you from other people. So that's why you can't do the same things that the oppressor does. You understand me? We can move on. We can. After that, we can get to 9 and Isaiah 50. I'm gonna get Isaiah 56 and 9. After that one, but we're destroyed. Understand me? Because our rulership is trash. Really, like it doesn't want to guide us. Like, name one leader that we had that actually wanted to help the so-called Black Hispanic and Native man prosper and didn't want to help themselves. We got one that actually became as Commander Junior Hana, understand me? But in the world, you see a lot of people who are out for their own pockets. They're out for their own gain. You got Reverend Al Sharpton. That brother's out for his own gain. You understand me? You got all the bishops, you know what I mean? That they're not out to help the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native man prosper. They're out for their own gain. They want to be movie stars. They want to be Kurt Franklin. That brother was on the BET Awards dancing around and trying to get a music deal. You understand me? Like, our leaders are not out for us. We got Kamala Harris, right? So-called Black, and she didn't try to help. She didn't try to prosper the Black people. She really in it for herself, and she was giving people the rawest deals when she was a lawyer. You understand me? I mean, she was a judge. She was giving people the rawest deals. Like, name me one Black person that really tried to help us prosper in these times that we're in. There's really none, and it's sad when you think on it. It is no Black leaders in the world who really trying to help us prosper and not trying to help their pocket, who just not trying to get on TV. You got your boy TD Jakes. Is he really trying to help Black people? He sets up his daughter to be the next pastor, but he reads the Bible supposedly. You understand me? He got big jets. He gave Tyler Perry. He sold Tyler Perry a jet, something like that, something crazy like that. And Tyler Perry just is a goddamn female on a regular basis, and he gonna let that man lead his church. You know what I mean? But we can get to it. But we have no true rulership, or leadership, no guidance in the so-called Black Hispanic and Native community.
All right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 56, verse 9. All ye beasts of the field come to devour.
All right, all the beasts of the field come to devour. All the beasts of the field is the other nations. You understand me? And they came to devour. And that's what they did. All the beasts of all the other nations, they sat back and watched the plight that the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native had to go through when it comes to civil rights, when it comes to just the struggle in general. They sat there and watched it and waited for us to get the emancipation or whatever that they wanted to give us, and then decided to come over to your country and tell you you're lazy. You understand me? I was watching something about some Africans the other day, and they actually tell their kids, stay away from the black people. Instead, you get to the white, you hang with the white people, because the black people are gonna have you doing drugs, you're gonna have you commit murders, gonna have you doing, and that's how smooth the oppressor is, which is one of our leaders. So you think the oppressor is bringing over the criminals? You think he's bringing over the average people? When he's bringing these people over from other countries, he's bringing the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's bringing that best Asian kid. He's bringing the best Arab kid. He's bringing the people whose families are rich. Their families are well off. They're able to pay for anything they need to pay for. And that's who they're giving visas to. You understand me? As you can see, they don't want our Hispanic brothers over here for free. You understand me? They don't want our Haitian brothers to walk over here. You understand me? But they let them in here. But they let them come over here and enjoy all the benefits that you so-called fought for. You understand me? That's the beasts of the field that come to devour. They came to devour your resources, right? They come to devour your block. They're gonna be in your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I mean, opening. Poppy gonna be in that neighborhood, opening up that corner store on your block, selling you all the Lucy's, selling you all the blunts, selling you all the malt liquor. Understand me? The Chinese woman's gonna be selling you all the food, right? All the Chinese food, all the wontongs and all that. You understand me? All the beasts of the field, they're coming to devour. They're coming to sell you clothes. They're coming to sell you everything. And then you look around in your own neighborhood where it's predominantly black and realize there is no black people who own these stores. There is, you know what I mean, no people that look like me that can go put this dollar in their pocket to purchase anything. It is other people. And those are the beasts of the field that come to devour. Understand me? Read.
Yea, all ye beasts in the forest. Verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
All right, now they're talking about the Israelites. Their watchmen are blind. You understand me? And a watchman's job is to watch. Right? If you're a watchman, your job is to watch. But our watchmen are blind. You understand me? Our watchmen can't even watch. Our watchmen can't even tell us, like, you don't see. Get that store, or that Asian man gonna be there. No, matter of fact, don't spend money with them. Our watchman ain't telling us that. Our watchman's not telling us that all the beasts is here to devour your resources. That is here to devour your ideas, right? That is here to devour your culture, right? That is here to devour everything that you got going on, so they can take it and use it for themselves. Understand me? So they can take your money and put their kid in college. Understand me? So they could do all the things that you wish you can do while you paying them, and while the oppressor allowed them to do it. Understand me? Right. We have no watchman warning us of that. Our watchman tells us to love everyone. You understand me? Our watchman tells us that we should all love each other and everything is all fine and dandy, when it's not. When it's really beasts out here in the field that are trying to devour us. Right. They're really trying to devour us and treat us like the lazy ones, right? And treat us like the ones who hasn't built this whole country for free. You understand me? But you would never get the respect for that. Understand me? You'll never get anything for that. Only thing you would get is a get over it. And when no one else got over it, their little oppression. But no person terrorized, traumatized, and taken advantage of on American soil, like the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native man, right? So how is the Asian man getting a bill passed to stop hate before you, Black man, Hispanic man, Native man? Ask yourself that. And then ask yourself this. Why haven't your watchman told you this already? Why the watchman hasn't warned us about this? Understand me? Because we have no watchman in the world. In the world, it is no watchman. In ISPK, there's good watchmen, you understand me, that'll let you know all these things that are going on with you, you understand me? And going on around you. Read.
They are all ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
They are all dumb dogs.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot bark.
They cannot bark. They are dumb dogs that cannot bark. What's that's like a warning, like an alarm system. Like if you're a dog, right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna bark. You're gonna let the people know. You understand me? You're gonna sound the alarm. You understand me? You're gonna let these people know that, hey, no, these Africans coming over here setting up shop in your neighborhood. These Asians over here setting up shop in your neighborhood. They're selling you all the things that's gonna kill your people. You understand me? The oppressor is dropping these drugs in your neighborhood. That's gonna destroy it. You understand me? Don't condone in that. You understand me? Don't get into it. But we have no watchmen to tell us that. Our watchmen tell us to get into it. Our watchmen tell us to join the LGBT movement. You understand me? Our watchmen tells us all the things that lead us into destruction. You understand me? It doesn't lead us into righteousness, and it doesn't lead us into building a better nation. You understand me? Our oppressor tells us to be separate, really. You understand me? That's why, because that's how you know you love your oppressor so much. Because we hate our brothers in the world. In the world, we hate each other. You understand me? You let that oppressor walk all up and down your neighborhood, but as soon as the brothers in your neighborhood, you want to check up on them. You understand me? You want to run down on them. You want to, you know what I mean, do harm to your brother. We have a whole music industry that thrives off of the hate of your brother. You understand me? I stopped listening to music like that because it kind of like it ain't like it used to be. You understand me? Music kind of trash nowadays. But I sat and listened to it the other day, and I realized like everyone's talking about shooting and spitting and robbing their brother. Like no one's talking about uplifting their brother or doing it with them. It's just basically a them against the world complex that the oppressor put in you because you're like your father, the devil, as the Bible would say. The thing you would do things. The things he like, you like. You understand me? And that's really crushing us as a community because no other nation. When you see the Arabs having music about killing each other, right? The Asians don't have music like that. And then it's a number one seller. Like in the entertainment industry, you think the oppressor doesn't like hearing you talk about killing each other? Because that's what they want to do. The oppressor loves hearing you talk about spinning the block on other Black people. You know that we made that job real easy for the oppressor in the world. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even got to lynch us no more because we lynching each other, right? They ain't got to saddle up and put a couple people in the truck, you understand me, and go riding out to pick a N-word, you understand me? Because it's on autopilot. The destruction is on autopilot, and we don't have a leader to let us know that is all. It's in your head at this point. Like you're trained in the world. You're trained to hate your brother. It comes natural to hate your brother. You understand me? When ISBK, you're gonna learn to love your brother. You understand me? You're gonna learn to be a brother to your brother. You understand me? Because that's what Christ would want. That's what Christ would prefer. You understand me? We can read.
Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
And they sleeping, lying down. They love to sleep. They love to not notice it. They love to let it go right over their head. They don't even notice. They rather just sleep and stay asleep. You understand me? Don't wake me up. I'm dreaming. You understand me? Read.
Verse 11. Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough.
And that's your pastors. You understand me? They're greedy dogs who can never get enough. They never have enough. You got to pass that collection plate around one more time. You understand me? What was that pastor? The boys, you went a certain watch. Called his whole congregation broke. So what the boy said, I don't deserve a watch. You can't give me a watch. Y'all are broke. If you're in it for the money, you're in it for the wrong things. You understand me? Any leader that is in it for monetary gain is not really trying to lead you. Understand me? They're trying to lead you into destruction. Like churches make so much money. I'll look it up right now. Did you want to look it up, Adawan, when we look it up? But churches make, so I would say it was money churches made this year and see if any neighborhood has changed. If any neighborhood is like, where does the money going? Like they make so much money from and okay, I understand that they got bills there and all that. But they can also put it back into the community, right? They can also have a store where that Chinese man has that store on your block, right? They can't buy those stores before the Asians get them, right? They can also, you know what I mean, have all the stores in the neighborhood if they wanted to, being that they make so much money, being that it's so, you know what I mean? The money they making is so delicious. Why they can't spread it around? Why does the pastor have to have a mansion and a goddamn helicopter and a plane? You understand me? You got it out of line?
Well, it says that, churches basically make about $74 billion per year.
Sheesh. Wow. Now think of yourself, and these are also called watchmen, so-called Black Native man. Making that much money, we should own our own neighborhoods. How many black churches is out there in this world? We should own our own neighborhoods. And when I say that, I mean they should be buying out the blocks, right? They should be buying out all the stores. They should be making sure that this whole section right here is what? AME, right? What they call AME Zion section or whatever. If they really was in it for the help of the so-called Black Hispanic Native man, as you can see, they have the resources for it. You understand me? Like, you're like the so-called Black man, Hispanic man, Native man is bleeding out here, right? And they have the Band-Aids for you, but they're not going to give you one. They won't give you one. I don't want.
So, like, I want to say, I saw a video where they were talking about how, maybe there's like 200 and some billionaires on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
But a handful of them could not even hurt themselves,
right,
and end homelessness,
right,
in America. Right. Like, they can literally like end it. And that seem about roundabout the figure. You know what I'm saying? That 75 billion.
About right.
Seem like ample fundage to end homelessness.
Right.
And the Bible says, you should know it, judge a tree by its fruit. And I know that the money that does get pumped into the ISUPK by brothers and sisters that truly understand the work that we do, you can see the fruit of that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Funding. You understand? Like the money that comes into the ISUPK doesn't put Commander General Yohana in a private jet.
That's right.
You understand? Commander General Yohana feeds the homeless. Right. He clothes the homeless. He houses the homeless. Mm-hmm. Commander General Yohana takes the money that we get and helps families. Mm-hmm. You understand? He doesn't put himself, he doesn't fly around in a jet. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between righteous leadership and your greedy dogs. Right. Your pastors and your politicians. You understand? Mm-hmm. You wouldn't be able to pick Commander General Yohana out of a crowd. Mm-hmm. You understand? You gonna see Al Sharpton slick back hair. You know what I'm saying? From a mile away. Like that's the difference, man. The ISUPK, we are watchmen that have been trained and taught under Christ's example. You understand? Mm-hmm. To not be greedy dogs, to not be lazy and just desiring comfort. You understand? Mm-hmm. Like the life of a priest and prophet in ISUPK, the work is extremely uncomfortable, man. It is demanding. Right. You understand? Like going to camp every Saturday is demanding. Right. Coming to class all week is demanding. You understand? Like building this nation, fixing lives, answering that phone when it rings, coming to help your brother. Mm-hmm. The food drives, the man. Listen, it's demanding. Your pastor is just a hustler. Right. Your pastor is just he's a hustler. Right. Man. Yeah. You got it. Yeah, that's so true. Like, I want all my church goers to really think: do your pastor really put in work? Does he really put in righteous work? Like, as we would say, is he got boots on the ground, or is he just up there sweating all day out of shape?
out of weight. You know what I mean? I mean, I got all the weight on him out of shape. Telling you, does he read 2 scriptures and talk about his life for 3 hours, and not telling you that there's beasts in this field trying to devour you? You understand me? Or he just a greedy dog who just want to talk about his goals that he's trying to set? You understand me? The things he has in mind, and not the progression of the so-called Black Hispanic natives. Does he tell you put that money in? And that's another thing they do. If your pastor is having you believe that putting money in that thing, that pot is gonna make all your dreams come true, that's not proper leadership. Proper leadership would tell you that God's not a genie. The Most High is not a genie. You understand me? What you need to do is put work in, and He can be with you then. You understand me? You can't. Okay, if you wanted your CDL today, you could put $1,000 in that pot. that little pan they pass around, put $1,000 and you will not get the CDLs. Understand me? But you put some moves into it, you understand me? You start doing the work, and Most High Power be with you then, and you will get them. You understand me? But we need, as so-called Black Hispanic natives, we need to stop thinking that us putting money in the change jar is gonna get a wish granted. You understand me? It's gonna make everything okay. Like, now you're gonna get that job you always wanted, right? Now you're gonna get that loan. Now you're gonna get that car. Now you're gonna get that woman. Just for paying for it? That's not how any of this works. You think the Most High wants your money? Yeah, so what?
Just think Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Right. You understand me?
It ain't the lottery. It's not a slot machine.
Right.
The work that brothers and sisters, put into this truth, you know what I'm saying, is money that brothers and sisters have been taught.
That's right.
Will help their brothers and sisters, not make your pastor rich, not make your leader rich.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, your leader wants to be on the damn Forbes list.
Yeah.
Commander General Yohana ain't thinking nothing about the Forbes list. You know what I'm saying? His heart breaks and aches over the plight of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
The money that comes into this truth goes to them.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? Like the reservations, the border. You know what I'm saying? The refugees, the Haitians, the Mexicans trying to get across the border. Like, it goes all across the globe to the 12 tribes of Israel, man. And the problems we have. And the needs that we have. So, ain't nothing wrong. If you do want to get rich, I'll tell you what, what's rich? Brotherhood.
Right, that's
sisterhood.
right. That's right.
You understand? That's more valuable than any dollar. You know what I'm saying? It's priceless. It's the only thing that's going to save the 12 tribes of Israel's brotherhood.
That's right.
So pump your money in here and get it. More importantly, if you're a brother, get in all black.
Right.
You understand? Get in all black. Get up in these classes. You sisters, get in these classes, man. You know what I'm saying? Shed yourself for this world, this toxic society.
That's right.
That has taught you to be a damn harlot. That has taught you to be a whore, man. We are supposed to be righteous people, man. And righteousness ain't got nothing to do with prosperity, man. We ain't in here talking a bunch of prosperity, man. Damn, like we all so broke, man. Like prosperity is relative. You know what I'm saying? Man, like we just trying to survive. We're trying to stop dying in these streets. We're trying to save our children from the damn LGBT attack that's being waged, the war that's being waged on our children, man. Like these are the things we're fighting against, these powers and principalities, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it ain't about a dollar, man. It's about righteousness, and it's about knowing who your enemies are. There are beasts in the field. The leadership that's in place now, the damn politicians, the Christian church, the Muslim mosques, these imams, these bishops, these damn pastors, that they don't know that there's a war being waged against Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Florida just changed the damn law about the damn school curriculum. They're teaching that damn slavery was, beneficial to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. They teaching in Florida, damn DeSantos, that done changed the curriculum down there. and I guess they want Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to say freaking thank you for slavery because they benefited from it and got skills from it as their stance. I read a sick article today about how on Fox News, there was a Jewish woman who said, that's kind of effed up what y'all doing in Florida. She said, that ain't right, man. She said, I'm Jewish myself. She a white lady. I'm Jewish myself. And that'd be like saying that the Jews in the Holocaust should be, had benefited from the Holocaust.
Mm-hmm.
That they learned how to survive, and they learned utility skills, you know, in the concentration camps. You know, the White House got on her about her remarks. The damn Auschwitz Museum, you know what I'm saying? They got on her. They said that was so insensitive what you said about the Jewish people and the Holocaust. 6 million people died. Ain't nobody saying nothing about DeSantis's curriculum in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? There's a war being waged, man. In our leadership, there was a black preacher woman that supported it. You understand? She supported that garbage, man. She said that it's all right what they doing in Florida, man. We did learn things. Man, that's garbage, man. Our leadership has failed us, man. Now as you become Commander General Yohana, we raising up real righteous leadership, man.
That's right.
To wake our people up and to get back on the side of the Most High, man. And to get back on each other's side. You understand? And not just falling for some damn get rich quick scheme by some hustling pastor that, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna get rich. The get rich quick scheme works for him.
Right.
It don't work for the damn peons that are, you know, falling for it.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
But with that, we do gotta close out.
All right. With that, Shalom Israel with the ICP case. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. Since 1969, we bring out the truth of the Bible.
Fire weekends.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Since let's get into it. We got the Fire Weekend coming up the 27th through the 31st. It's this weekend. Oh yeah, damn, we on it. Yeah, you right. Well, this weekend they got the Fire Weekend. Make sure you be there in Chicago. You understand me? You have the Commander General Yohana's lecture. You understand me? You know, General Hyman's breakdown class is gonna be fire. You understand me? I heard they got performances. I heard the brothers gonna be performing down there. You understand me? And I'm sure they have so many other special events. Oh, camp. Ooh, you pretty sure the camp is gonna be off the chain. I wish I could be down there with you brothers. You understand me? The slave got me, but I wish I could be down there with your brothers. I know your brothers gonna hold it down. And they're gonna be dropping it real hard in the streets. Oh yeah, I know. It's gonna be a glorious occasion in Chicago. You understand? If y'all can make it to Chicago this weekend, make sure you are in Chicago this weekend. It's gonna be something like you've never seen before. You understand me? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be amazing. You understand me? The Lord willing, I'll be able to make it there next year. You understand me? But hold it down, warriors. You understand me? Out of ones. But with that, Shalom Israel.